Have you ever felt tired for no reason? You wake up, and the exhaustion is already there, a heavy cloak on your shoulders, before the day has even begun. You go through your tasks, but your mind feels slow, foggy, like you're running on low battery, no matter how much you rest. You haven't done anything strenuous, yet you are depleted. Where is all your energy going? There is a powerful concept for this invisible exhaustion, a kind of psychic friction or an unseen drain. It is the immense energy you burn every single day fighting a silent, internal war against yourself. This isn't laziness. It is a state of profound mental burnout, and it is the quietest way a person can destroy themselves. But what if you could seal the leaks? What if you could reclaim that wasted energy and use it to build a life of strength and peace? The great philosophers, both East and West, saw this as the central battle of a well-lived life. Today, we learn their secrets. Part 1. The 3 leaks. Where your energy goes, your mental energy is a finite, precious resource. This unseen drain happens because your energy is leaking out from 3 invisible cracks in your mind. The first leak is the obsession with perfection. This is the belief that you must not, under any circumstances, make a mistake. You spend 90% of your energy on the final 10% of a project, tweaking it endlessly, tormented by the thought that it isn't a masterpiece. You spend hours agonizing over a single email, terrified of a typo. Think of a young chef, Daniel, who is brilliant but exhausted. He creates a beautiful dish, but then spends an hour repositioning a single microgreen with tweezers, convinced that anything less than geometric perfection is a failure. He drains his creative spirit chasing an impossible standard, leaving him too tired to invent the next great dish. Voltaire's wisdom applies here. The best is the enemy of the good. In your quest for the perfect, you sacrifice the good and burn out in the process. The second leak is the weight of other people's thoughts. This is the energy you burn replaying conversations in your head, worrying about what someone thought of you, or being wounded by a casual criticism. You are allowing the opinions of others, which you cannot control, to dictate your own inner peace. Sarah gives a presentation at work. 20 people say it was great, but one person gives her a critical look. For the rest of the day, Sarah doesn't think about the praise. She obsesses over that one look. Did they think I was stupid? Was I rambling? She has allowed one person's unstated, imagined opinion to hijack her entire energy supply for the day. She is leaking power. The third leak is the paralysis of indecision. This is the energy consumed by endlessly weighing trivial choices. What to eat for lunch? Which movie to watch? Which font to use? Your brain, caught in a loop of what-ifs, burns calories and mental bandwidth on decisions that have zero impact on your life's trajectory. You are like a computer running a complex program that does nothing, draining your battery for no reason. Part 2. Sealing the leaks. The path to inner strength. To reclaim your energy, you must seal these leaks. The solution is not to try harder. That only creates more friction. The solution is a set of philosophical shifts that bring you back to a state of peace. To seal the leak of perfectionism, you must practice strategic satisfaction. This is the art of knowing what is good enough. It is the wisdom to declare a task complete and move on, redirecting your precious energy to the next important thing. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus taught a powerful lesson. First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Have a clear vision of your goal, but do not become obsessed with a flawless execution of every single step. A finished good project is infinitely more valuable than an unfinished masterpiece. To seal the leak of worrying about others, you must practice the art of indifference. This is not about being cold or unkind. It is about understanding, on a deep level, that other people's opinions are not your business. They are a reflection of their world, their mood, their biases, not of your inherent worth. A creator posts a video. One comment is glowing, another is hateful. The creator practicing indifference sees both for what they are. Data points from two different realities. Neither defines the work. They are a reflection of the commenters. The creator reads them, takes what is useful, discards what is not, and goes back to creating. They have given the opinions zero emotional real estate in their mind. They have sealed the leak. And to seal the leak of indecision, you must practice decisive action. For any choice that is not a life-altering decision, the goal is simply to choose. Give yourself a time limit. 30 seconds to choose a restaurant, 1 minute to choose a movie. The energy you save by making a quick, good enough decision is infinitely more valuable than the marginal benefit you might get from an hour of agonizing research. The Taoist classic, the Tao Te Ching, teaches that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Indecision is refusing to take that first step. Just choose and begin walking. Part 3. Reinvesting your energy. How to grow strong. When you stop leaking mental energy on perfectionism, other people's opinions and pointless decisions, you will find yourself with a stunning surplus. This is the capital you will use to grow truly strong. This is where your transformation happens. You reinvest this newfound energy into a few key areas. You invest it in growth. With a clear and energized mind, you can finally learn that new skill, read that difficult book, or build that business. The energy you once spent on worry is now spent on acquiring wisdom and competence. You invest it in presence. You can finally be fully present with your loved ones. When you're with your family, you're not secretly replaying a negative comment from your boss. You can listen deeply, love freely, and connect authentically, because your mind is not at war with itself. And finally, you invest it in resilience, because you are no longer operating on an empty battery. When a real crisis happens, a job loss, a health scare, you have the deep reserves of mental energy required to handle it with grace, courage, and intelligence. This unseen drain is the default state for many in our chaotic modern world. We are taught to pursue perfection, to crave validation, and to optimize every choice. And it is slowly, quietly, destroying us. But it does not have to be this way. The path to a strong mind is not about adding more. It is about stopping the leaks. It is the art of declaring things good enough. It is the discipline of becoming indifferent to that which you cannot control. It is the courage to make a decision and move forward. When you master this, you stop being a leaky vessel, desperately trying to stay afloat. You become a deep, calm, and endless wellspring of your own energy. That is the source of true strength. That is the end of the war.